Hello guys, what is up? Woban here, and today I'm going to take you on a journey. I just hope you guys will like it and enjoy. I know I will. So, without further ado, let's begin.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
In my playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, I will be playing through the main story and exploring the world. By this, I mean I will not go out of the way to get somewhere unless the game makes it sound very important and pushes me there. I will be mostly exploring the vast open world at leisure and helping its citizens as I go. Any cuts will be made to look as through I'm traveling the world, but they will be as less often as possible. It will be like a journey and will focus on immersion and storytelling, while having many epic and challenging fights with the monsters and people that inhabit the world along the way. In this gameplay video, I will focus on what game has to offer, the different situations that Geralt might find himself into, and some other things. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt features a massive open world which the player can roam mostly freely, depending on which part of the story is being played. The game features several locations, such as the free city of Novigrad, which I am at the moment, the swamps of Welen, huge Skellige Isles, and two Nilfgaardian Empire's territories, the village of White Orchard, and the royal castle in Vizima. The Witcher school, Kaer Morhen, known of the books of the first Witcher game, also appears. Every location has a big number of villages, each with their own economics and social conditions. The open world is very interactive compared to even the best open world games, featuring abandoned villages, caves, and haunted forests. Further details is added to the game, with each location and village having different monsters, some which come out at a specific time of day. At this moment, I am standing on the street of the free city of Novigrad.
Got my eye on you, White One.
As you can see, Guard is not very fond of me. Apparently, anyone who practices magic, or it's related to magic, or knows someone who practices magic, ain't welcome here, and it might end up burned down on the stake. Yeah, happened before. Witchers, of course, are in the same basket,
Is it not uncomfortable?
although nobody actually acknowledged that, knowing that witchers are dangerous folks to be messed with in the first place. Everyone keep their noses out of witchers' business. And it works that way.
Slow now.
Let's take a walk from here. Oh, who we have here?
Here, my place.
My thoughts exactly, babe.
It's to yourself. I need a rest.
It rains. It pours.
Okay, so as it happens, there are a lot of people who would like to hire a Witcher. To do something for them, to assassinate someone, to solve some problem.
I hear right. You're going
And you won't be surprised if somebody approaches you on the
just
streets.
some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed
Like
with
this
the
fine
in
gentleman.
1242, I promised my beloved Letta I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime.
You don't say.
Can't manage it alone. Need a strong shoulder to lean on. But your shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Okay, as you see, you have two options. You can either agree to help this gentleman or just simply ignore him and keep going on your business.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good
Please
deal
bear
of it
in
from
mind
various
that every
fronts.
action has its
Shame we
consequences,
didn't
and once you
Rocket
take
hearts make you
some
arrogant.
course of action, you can
But a hop
undo
away
it.
from the bed with black
So
balls up.
choose carefully,
That work for you?
because your
Sounds
choices
fine.
will heavily
See you
affect
there.
how other adventures in the city are born
Like everyone
or
else.
die. Now let's check what's going on in this fine establishment.
I see a challenger who seeks to subdue Pile
Looks like some fighting is going on. Ah, pirates. Bloody pirates.
Black ones, Danians,
Hmm,
as long as they pay.
let's see. I want to show you guys what this game has to offer. Yeah, so let's start from, I don't know, let's go to a nearest port and try to get ourselves a boat to try to sail a bit. Yeah, that's possible too. You can sail, you can use boats. It's quite easy.
Don't know who you're looking for, but you won't.
While I'm doing this, let's talk about more about the game itself and what it has to offer as the game. The game features responsive, advanced artificial intelligence and dynamic environment, as you can see. The day and night cycle influence some monsters and their powers, similar to the common mythological motif of a werewolf gaining powers during the night of a full moon. The game also features a dynamic beard growth system. Yeah, you heard right. Which the beard of the playable character Geralt grows as he spends time in the world. While similar to the previous Witcher games, the Wild Hunt improves on several aspects from past games. Combat revolves around an action role-playing game system alongside the use of magic. The fighting system from previous games was significantly revamped. The Wild Hunt introduces some new mechanics, such as the Witcher sense, combat of horseback and at sea, swimming underwater as you just saw, and the use of a crossbow. Additionally, Geralt can jump, climb, and vault over smaller obstacles. The climbing mechanics were described as not exactly like Assassin's Creed, but similar to what we have on Uncharted. The same 5 Witcher signs returned but slightly modified, with each one having an alternative form that can be used. To summarize, you should anticipate approximately 100 hours for the completion of the game, which 50 of them belonging to the side quest and 50 to the main storyline.
Long live Radovid!
While riding, keep an eye on your horse stamina level. If he loses stamina completely, he will then lose ability to gallop. Looks like something's going on over there. Let's check it out.
Witcher! John Verdon, remember? You saved me from the drowners. It was Coppolis then? Now, why, my purse is bursting.
With coin that belonged to the refugees. Vengeance tastes sweet.
That's thought you'd come for your reward. I'll gladly pay, mind you. You saved my life, no two ways about it. But if you're looking for a bruising, well, you'll find it.
Remember when I told you that your actions have
Should
consequences?
have left you there.
Here is a clear example of it.
Right at the water's edge.
Now, instead of agreeing to get the money from this shady lad,
Wanting to see to it your
I decided I'd
conscience
rather
runs
engage him and please the justice. Okay, now I need to focus on the Johnny boy, who's a bit stronger than that. You can see the level of the fighters on the top left corner. They won't be a problem, apart from this guy who has a shield, and I need to tire him in order to deplete his stamina and strike a little blow. Now I use both combination of magic senses and melee skills. Now I'm gonna try to perform a quick strike to be able to perform a perfect hit, hopefully in a slow motion. Oh yes, that is right. Please tell me that you loved it. Now this is what the game makes the most unique of its kind. I'm gonna loot these guys because, let's face it, they are not gonna need those items anymore. And I'm gonna call the roach. Come here, boy. Let's continue our journey.
Hey-ya!
Being a witcher has its benefits. Often, I don't have to solve a problem with my sword. I can use, yeah, you got it, magic. For instance, I could simply charm this guy to let these two peasants pass by instead of drawing my sword and spill more blood. Let me show you.
They seem desperate. Let 'em through. Can't see any harm in it.
How many times have I got to repeat this?
Now clearly this guy won't budge, so I have to use my special witcher skills on him.
Let these people pass.
Yes, sir.
All of a sudden he changed his opinion and I can be on my way.
Go back to Novigrad.
My job here is done.
Stay off the roads. Liable to run into another patrol.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hares in a field bare by winter. But you was crossing a different mold than us. More like the hero that lies in the tomb of Kiprak Hill. Tombs in a cave in the hillside. Down warrens at the foot of the hill. Folks say treasure inside is a sight to behold. Huge hall. I'll find something that suits you.
Let's go.
The special beauty about this game is its environment. As you can clearly see, they put a lot of effort in the world, how the trees look like, how the animals look like, and pretty much got every single detail. You won't find many games out there who done the same. Now the reason why I'm getting this message is because I can't anymore gallop because I'm on the city territory, so bear that in mind. As much as I enjoyed the scenery, the next thing I'm going to show you guys are fighting situations that I got myself into. I'm gonna parry his attack and strike. Let's blast this guy. Oh, yes. Performing a series of successful attacks, it might end up killing the target in a slow motion.
Thank you. Let's go.
The city guards won't tolerate any form of violence, so don't be surprised if they come in your aid and kill the bandit. Okay, now here's a funny situation. I was actually sailing to the Skellige Isle and my ship was attacked by a bunch of pirates. Surely they picked the wrong boat to plunder, and I'm gonna teach them a lifetime lesson. Too bad they are not gonna be alive to tell anyone about it. Get him! Get him! GameSpot awarded The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt with a score of 10 out of 10, making it the 9th game ever to have received a perfect score from GameSpot. The exploration, enemy design and the character progression is excellent. Also there is the rich content, the extensive armor and weapon customization and potion system, the well-crafted open world, which finds a 9 perfect sense of balance between giving you things to do and allowing it space to breathe, as well as the combat for being satisfying. The rewarding combat as well as the stunning environments, meaningful consequences and missions, along with a sense of discovery and connection delivered and the distant characters are also to be mentioned. Its authentic environment, dynamic weather and day-night cycle, decent voice acting, well-crafted dialogue and interesting characters, as well as complex character progression, diverse equipment and flexible skill system, makes it without a doubt one of the best role-playing games ever created.
Move it.
Being a Witcher ain't easy. Luckily, having a sense of humor keeps you from losing yourself and make you feel like human again. Here are some of the Geralt recent wise thoughts.
You smell wonderful.
Geralt, we're at a funeral.
You smell wonderful at this funeral. A sword and a stone. Things begging me to pull it out.
It's not in the stone, don't you see? It's held there by a vice.
He can be romantic too. Now, I won't spoil the next few scenes that are ahead, so I'm just gonna sit back in silence and let you guys enjoy.
Careful.
Don't even try. My, oh my.
Missed you.
I missed you too.
We ought to get back to the lake.
I must dress. Turn around.
Now, who is this young lady? That's Cyrilla, or shortly Ciri, the ward that Geralt is after. She is like a daughter to him, and he was training her along with her friend and teacher Wesemir in Kaer Morhen. The story about this girl is quite interesting. It all began when Wild Hunt, a phantom army whose appearance is the beginning of the end of the world, kidnapped Ciri. She escaped from the Wild Hunt in the forest, but that was not the end of her problems. Ladies of the Woods, aka the Crones, tried to eat her and sell her to the Hunt, but she managed to escape as well. After escaping the Crones, she stumbles on a child lost in the bog. Then she meets the Bloody Baron, and after a race she rescued him from a basilisk by using magic, which the Hunt can track. Realizing she has put the Baron and his keep in danger, she leaves for Novigrad, and from there back to Skellige. There, her elven companion rescues her and tells Kjell, this fine lad, to look after her until she is well enough to meet him at Drowned Rock. After the Hunt attacks the village, the only thing that remains is on Skell to help Ciri escape. Now, I won't bother you with the full story about this girl. Important thing to know that she is special, and that is why she is on Wild Hunt radar. She is not a normal witcher. Her blood is special. It's the Elder blood. Ciri is way much powerful than any of her ancestors, and that is why the Hunt must have her. Oh, they're really struggling to hit me. It's so funny. I'm just teleporting myself. Okay, now I think it's time to leave. Come on.
What was that?
The Wild Hunt.
Ragnarok? The world's end?
Not yet. But I must go. They're here for me.
Get on with this. I'll show you the way to the rock.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can thank me once we get there safe. That's right.
Is it just me or this guy look awfully like those Death Riders from Lord of the Rings? I think I covered pretty much the basis of this game. I could go on, but that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed watching it, and if you liked the video, press that like button, it really means a lot to me. If you are new to the channel, or if you just haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and follow me on Facebook, Twitch and Twitter. Thank you all and see you in the next episode of Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Peace.
What are you doing? Killing monsters. This world doesn't need a hero. It needs a professional.